Now to another story. In the High Court will sentence Acting Inspector General of Police Gilbert Masengeli of contempt of court on Friday after being found guilty of the charge in a case in which the police are accused of failing to produce 3 Kenyans abducted almost a month ago. Masengeli, for the 7th time, failed to honour court summons seeking answers into the disappearance of an activist and 2 brothers. Brian Moshiri has more.
It has been 4 weeks since activists Robert Bob Njage, brothers Aslam Longton and Jamil Longton were reportedly abducted by police officers. A court battle seeking to compel the police to produce the 3 has been characterized by hiccups. Acting Inspector General of Police Gilbert Masengeli failing to honor 7 summons to respond to the queries.
My lord, it is in the public domain that the first respondent was taking pictures and having a tete-a-tete with the Cabinet Secretary Interior, the DCI Director.
Monday morning and the petitioners were back in court, but missing again for a 7th time was Acting Inspector General Masengeli, who instead sent the Deputy IG in charge of the Kenya Police, David Lagat. State Counsel Charles Mutinda telling the court that Masengeli is away on national security duties.
The character and insecurity that the country has been facing from the side of Lamu and the side of Pakistan.
But the prosecution, comprising LSK President Faith Odhiambo, advocates Nelson Havi, Harun Dumbi and Eric Theuri were having none of it.
A government must protect its people.
Yeah, that is important.
It is important that they explain what we have done, and we are unable to get these people where they are, or we arrested them and they are in such a place. It is not feasible that they should come to court and say, oh, sorry, our IG is in Garissa. What is that?
We will ask the court to do 2 fundamental things. 1, to convict the holder of the office of Inspector General of National Police for contempt of court. And 2, to sentence the holder of that office to the highest permissible penal consequence. And if 6 months is the highest permissible penal consequence, it must be cumulative for the 5 orders hitherto disobeyed.
Justice Lawrence Mugambi, while outlining the frustrations of the court in finding answers to the abduction of the 3, laid down a harsh ruling against Masengeli.
What simply the Inspector General has done is displaying an attitude that he is either too busy to be bothered by the court orders, or even when there are matters relating to life and safety of Kenyans, which he is required to protect. A failure to appear in court pursuant to a duly issued summons amounts to a direct contempt, particularly where the opportunity to appear has been extended and ignored. This is willful disobedience that undermines not only the authority of the court, but the supremacy of the law and administration of justice generally.
Brian Moshiri, NTV, Nairobi.